Hello, welcome to the Self Learning Podcast by Dr. Sushma Singh. Let us start discussion on Unit 3 Contextual Dimensions of Democratic Decentralization, Social, Economic, and Geographical. And we are continuing our topic Social Context of Democratic Decentralization. On 26th January 1963, the Ministry of Community Development and Cooperation set up a study team on the position of Gram Sabha in Panchayati Raj movement under the chairmanship of Shri R. Divakar, a former member of Rajya Sabha and a Gandhian. Divakar committee report revealed our experience is that even in those states where the institution of the Gram Sabha has been introduced by status as 1947, it cannot be said that the institution had been functioning there in any real sense of the term. Generally, these Gram Sabha meetings are thinly attended and quorum is seldom achieved. Though the term put forward recommendations to review Gram Sabha, no such move has taken place in improving the position of Gram Sabhas in the country. In January 1964, the then Union Minister of Community Development, Cooperation and Panchayati Raj admitted at the All India Panchayat Parishad seminar, we know that in spite of statutory provisions, members of Gram Sabha are not taking interest in the deliberations of this body. This is the experience all over the country. Continuing in the same vein, reservation of seats for SC and ST has been provided in proportion to their population at each level. Not less than 1/3 of the total membership has been reserved for women, and these seats may be allotted by rotation to different constituencies in the panchayat. Similarly, reservations have made a respect of the office of chairman also. This is a direct intervention in the social order through constitutional guarantee of equal opportunity, since democratic institutions superimposed on a traditional feudal social order would work contrarily to empower the rich and the enabled sections of the society. Desired social construction would only expectedly and predictably be a gradual process. It has been realized that there is a need of empowering the people, especially the disadvantaged section of the society. Participation has a goal, which the community commonly shares. This common share makes the members of the community come together to take collective action to achieve the common goal. The goal sets the parameter and defines in different situations which its participants are. The roles different participants perform depend upon their capacity and capability, like skills, technical knowledge, formal position, education, control over funds, and connection with those in power. Weaker sections of the society have also been given an opportunity to get elected to the post of Adhyakshas and Upadhyakshas. If this provision were not made in the Act, the disadvantaged groups would have been reduced to mere numbers, having no great say in the decision-making process. There should not be mere participation, but empowerment should be entrusted to poor people. Arvind K. Sharma rightly mentions this appraisal attributed poverty not just to a violently inequitous distribution of wealth and resources, but equally to an oppressive system of governance in which power was unequally distributed. This, it was asserted, prevented the majority from participating in the political process, and therefore this majority has no opportunity to influence the decisions which affect them. The silent majority remains an object of development, not its agent. Experiments with local government have ended in chaos and bankruptcy. Decentralized structures of administration only act as a more effective tool for centralizing the power. These are at best regional and district committees in which government officials make decisions while the local representatives sit silent. Village councils where local people participate but have no resources to allocate. The social hierarchy makes the powerful participants active and other passive. This affects participation in favor of those who have the power to make decisions for others. The poorer groups, who are generally the most affected by the development process, are the least endowed and least powerful. The poor are automatically excluded from the participation process. Decision making is the first step in the development process. Therefore, a key objective of participation is to find out ways to include the hitherto neglected groups who are directly affected by the negative impacts of development in the decision making process. Participation is a process of giving weightage to the poorer groups in the development process so that they may have say and control over decisions which affect their lives. Participation is a process of empowering the poorest. The indicator of genuine participation is the extent to which the poorer groups have power over the decision making and over resource management. Status of women, especially in rural villages, is pathetic. Even after 16 years of independence, the grassroots reality is something else from what the official papers say. Their participation is still in proxy in majority of cases because of socio-economic cultural regions based on certain customs and values. Apart from voting in the elections, 80% of women do not have any experience of active politics. They had contested mainly to satisfy the urge or commands of their family members or local leaders. Understandably, they were particularly hesitant to express their views that were contrary to or in opposition to the views expressed by dominant and powerful male members of the PRIs. Women participation in the political process of development is of crucial importance from the consideration of both equity and development. India has also heralded the new millennium by following year 2001 as the year of women's empowerment. Nearly 7 lakh women occupy positions as members and chairpersons of grassroots democratic institutions in India. Following the reservation clause in 73rd and 74th Amendment providing one-third seats at the district, taluk, village and municipal level for women in public life, and large numbers have come forward to tackle the challenge of leadership at all levels of panchayats. In fact, right from the days of the freedom movement, the Indian women have been consistently encouraged to take part in the active politics. But due to the vitiated political milieu resulting from the increasing politicization and criminalization of politics, the level of political participation of women has been a marked increase in the level of literacy and political awareness of women. Now let us wind up the session and take rest. Thank you very much for engaging yourself with the self-learning podcast.